been trying to save money and you're just wondering to yourself, in fact, why can't I save any money? How is it that everybody is saving money, but I just cannot? Or you even wondering to yourself, I don't even know where to begin. I don't have the money to even start saving at all. So all these things that everybody is saying, save, 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 that's good for them. But for me, I just cannot do it. Maybe you are really ready to start saving that money, but you really don't know how to do it. You're just doing it haphazardly and you don't know if you're doing the right thing. Well, today I'm going to be sharing with you in your financial life, yes, savings, having a savings account is great. And also, knowing how to save your money is even better. And I'll be sharing that with you today. Hello, if we've not met, my name is Gospel Edward Filia, and I help you, yes, you, that is managing some form of chronic illness, invisible disability. You want to grow your net worth without you having flare ups or being burnt out. I help you and I guide you and give you the tools, such as, for example, this video that you're about to watch. I host masterclass. I've got a lot of content that can help you to achieve your goal to grow your net worth without flare ups. So, when it comes to your financial life, having a savings account is great, but how do you start? Where do you begin? You might be even saying to yourself, I don't even have the money to start saving. That's okay. Now, let's look at money needed to start saving. I said to you, I propose to you and I submit to you that you can start saving as little as £1. Yes. That might be like, what's the importance of that? The importance of that is when you start saving as little as £1, any spare £1 you get. So you have looked at your income, you've seen how much money you're bringing in, you've allocated that money to your spending. Remember, I used the SO system. You've spent your money using the SO system, and now you've got maybe 50p left or £1 left. And you're wondering to yourself, what am I going to do with this money? This money is what you save. When you take care of the pennies, the pound take care of themselves or something like that. And when you take care of the pounds, the tens take care of themselves, or the thousands, right? So start by saving whatever you have left. How do you do that? So the first account that you want to save in is an account that they're not gonna tax you anything. There are no taxes. Example of that is your individual savings account, your ISA. And if you're still under 40 years old, you can have a LISA. So you can have an ISA in total, as of this video, in total for your ISA, it should be £20,000. So if you have a LISA, which is your life individual savings account, you can put a maximum of £4,000 in it. Then the remaining £16,000, you put it into the rest of your ISA, right? Your individual savings account. You're not taxed. Now, you might say, okay, I could do that. An ISA, you can open one from when you're 16 years old. You can open one. Yeah. And your LISA, you have to be under 40 to open one. So you start putting your pound in there. I think there's normally a starting amount depending on what bank or what financial institution you use. The goal is you start to save that £1. If maybe the bank or financial institution says, okay, every month you have to be putting in, I don't know, £100 or £25. Okay. You know that you have spare change every month of £1. Now, if you say, okay, that would mean 25 months I have to wait. No. Now you have the motivation and the incentive, I'm hoping, to try to increase your earning potential so you can get that £25 quickly. And then for you to now start saving money. Because remember, it's tax free. And with the LISA, the government gives you a percentage every month for having a LISA. So that's one savings account you can have. Once you've maxed out that savings account, so you've gotten savings of up to 20,000, right? Then you can now start looking at regular savings account. So this one, there might be you'll be taxed and it's a lot higher interest that you pay for that. You might want to do research to find banks that will give you smaller interest. So remember, you go for the one that there's no tax. Then if you've maxed out all those ones and you still want to carry on saving, you look for a regular savings account. Those ones you'll be taxed and you tend to pay higher interest. Um, you might get some form of high interest with it. Then once you've done that, then you say, oh, okay, I've got that one. I have been saving that. If you're happy with it, the third is the one, a savings account in which it's a normal savings account where you can get instant access to it. That also you're taxed on it. You're taxed on it. Um, Now, going back to the second one, in which I said you have your regular savings account, the interest, while it is high, that they might pay you, the bank might pay you, it tends to be for a short time type of interest. And you're being taxed on that. And you just need to do your research for those ones, basically. So that is how you do your savings. Most people tend to remain at the first step because who wants to be taxed? Nobody. Nobody wants to be taxed at all. So you can put that in place, and there are other systems that you can be putting your money in, which I'll be sharing with you in another video. But let me know, savings account, how do you save your money, or where do you get extra money to save? I know some of you perhaps maybe on universal credit and you can't make ends meet. The issue that you have, there are two issues that you might have. It's either you have an income problem, in which case we need to do something to increase your earnings, or you have a spending problem, in which case you need to look to see where you can cut costs. And you might end up saying, I have done that all of it. I have done it. I have looked at all my expenses. I've eliminated, cut, reduced, all of that. But still I cannot make ends meet. this is where you need to join the challenge, a challenge of tracking your expenses. And if you're interested in joining that challenge, let me know in the comment section and I'll put all the details about joining that challenge. There is hope. You can start to save. Once upon a time, I was where you were at, living on benefits, universal credit, income support. Yeah, those were the days. I was able to get out of that. When you're managing a health condition, you have irregular income. Irregular income, and especially when you are dealing with inconsiderate employers, basically. And again, if you choose to be a contractor, which I did, because, yeah, I was dealing with very inconsiderate human beings, but I was able to achieve my goals. And what I'm sharing with you are things that I used, steps that I took to help me to get out of that yo yo, no money this month, no money that month, no money, and I just cannot sleep. I was able to pay off my student loan debt. I have no debt. My car is paid off completely. If I can do it, so can you. I don't want you to carry on being stressed and frustrated about your money, about your financial life. You have a purpose on this world, not just to be living the survivor lifestyle and being ill, coming out of hospital. Nobody wants that. I don't want that for you, and I'm sure you're tired of it. There is light at the end of that tunnel. And guess what? Somebody is waiting to hear from you, because what you say, how you say it, what you do, how you do it would click with that person. Yes, there's information overload, but not many people are hearing it because everybody's talking too much, and they're not hearing. But the way you say what you're going to say, we just click with that person. Say, oh, yeah, the person get me. And guess what? You've made an impact in that person's life. So if you are now dealing with the mental issue of, I don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have money, stressing out, and that is affecting your health, and you're ending up in hospital, you can't do anything, lethargic, tired. How's that person going to hear from you? And then you'll be there feeling like you don't have purpose in life. But there is hope. So start now. Start looking at ways you can save. Start looking at ways you can start to manage your finances. You can do this. You're unique. Someone is waiting to hear how you're going to help them out of their situation. Because what you say, how you say, we click with them, and you take them to the next step in their life. I hope I'm doing that for you. Until next time, I'm wishing you ongoing success. You take care. Ciao.